so we are about to get started. You guys, I got this little thing right here from from the Goodwill, and I think I paid $3 for it. It's actually considered as a beach stroller. It is like perfect. Okay, when I tell you it's perfect, it is perfect. It does everything that we needed to do in reference to going down by the lake. So it's easy to fold, and it has those good back tires and the front tires, so that we can go ahead and take care of everything. So here is what our yard currently looks like. I don't think my husband is going to do the bushes just yet. I'm not sure, but here is what our yard currently looks like. And you guys remember we just did the yard last week, but this is what it currently looks like right here. And Jordan usually does this side over here because this side is more hilly, so we have to do all of this. Then we have to go back there and do all of that back there. Let me see if I'm scared to walk over there. Hold on, because y'all, I be scared because we got some stuff out here.
Maybe tell her to cut the corner of one of the gravel and unplug it at the bottom and dump some of that in the actual.
Okay, so Deani's job right now is to get the gravel, because we have the birds. So my husband got some gravel, and we have these owls, and supposedly from the wind the head moves and all of that. So she's gonna put some gravel at the bottom inside of these, fill them up, and then we're gonna put them out back so it'll help with the birds. Okay, so Dad said to take and do a little hole.
Can you hold it? This junk 5 pounds. How heavy is this? Because this junk is heavy.
Yeah, but you just use your hand. Dig your hand in there. Wear your gloves.
It's dirty.
Let me get you some gloves. Okay, so we had these out last year. I don't know if we're gonna do that again because it was terrible last year. But we have a lot of different equipment for Outback. We want to get more equipment because we feel like we really don't have everything that we need. I probably should have brought the mics out. You want the black or the blue? The gloves.
Oh, it's wet.
Which one you want? It'll match your outfit better.
That's what I always say.
Okay, so she's gonna do that. They have already started cutting, so there's my husband doing cutting over there, and then Jordan is doing cutting over there. So this is just round one, and it is currently 9:28. So I'll pick back up and tell y'all how far we got once they finish cutting. Okay, you guys, so I'm not scared to come over here now because my husband over here, and Jordan just got this part of the grass already. So I'm gonna try to walk down here without slipping and falling, because this is kind of steep. But right here is where we have like it's a stream that runs through all the way down to the lake. And so my husband is getting all in here because this is considered as our property line. So he's getting in there really good. And when I tell you, this right here is very important to get into, because if you don't, like, it will draw a lot of snakes because of the water. But it comes from all the way over there underneath the people's driveway and then down, and then goes all the way down. So we got to get that taken care of. But all of this right here is a side that was like extremely bad when we first moved here. It was like a big tree here. I can't really see what y'all see because it's the lighting on my phone. But it was a big tree here, a tree there, tree there, tree there, and it was like a whole bunch. Like, it was terrible. And just from cleaning up this side right here, we noticed while we were doing it, we seen maybe like 6 to 8 different snakes. So having this taken care of and managed a whole lot better is way easier. Right here, this big plant right here is actually a hydrangea. It produces like purple and blue flowers, really beautiful. But we noticed that things would hide in it because it gets like super huge. And then we also had one right here, but we're gonna do something different right here because that is just terrible. I was telling my husband about mulch, but the catch to mulch, even if we just mulch just down this part right here, the catch to the mulch is we don't want to have to deal with the snakes. And it would be best if we probably paid a company to come out and do the mulch. So we are thinking that that's possibly what we're gonna do, is pay somebody to just come and do the mulch going down the side. And then I was showing you guys our bed, plant bed up there by the mailbox. I want to do mulch in there as well that matches, not so much on the other side of the house, but let me walk you over there so you can see what I'm talking about. Not so much on this side, mainly because of how low the tree sits. And if we do, it might just be like a little strip just thin enough where you can see it. But we notice that sometimes it's this produces a lot of bees, and a lot of bees come through on this one, as well as birds. A lot of birds make nests in here. But last year we seen snake skin right here, so we try to be mindful of that as well. But possibly something here along this line, maybe not, I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to my husband about it and see what ideas he have, but we're getting it together, you guys. All right, y'all, so we are currently finished the front, and it is 10:02. My husband is about to, Jordan, can you carry this?
Yes. Spray the walkway.
Is about to spray the walkway. Deani is going around the back with the wagon. But we need to spray the walkway because this right here produces a whole lot of weeds and stuff as well. So if we don't spray the walkway, it's gonna be like overgrown, which is one of the other issues that we had when we, yeah, my husband weed whacked it last week, which is another issue that we had when we first moved here. It was overgrown really bad, where it was kind of scary walking through here. But this is technically the part where people are supposed to walk if they came to visit us. So we want to keep this nice and clean back here. This right here produces tons of bees. The bees be all around this really bad. Last year I got some good photos of some because these are the big bubble bees. But all through here I'd be scared because there's, you know, snakes and stuff. But all through here. So now we gotta get to this backyard, and it is not so bad, but bad enough. So that's what we're about to do to get to this backyard and then go down by the lake. And it is currently 10:03. So we're gonna get that done, and then yes, let's get started. Okay, I didn't even think I could have been recording, but okay, so we came through the yard. We realized that our boat is filled with tons of feces. Okay, but this is what the down here looks like. And my husband's plan is to get all of the any little twig type trees, he's taking them down. This way is where he opened it up like tremendously, and I think y'all remember. So if you don't, but that's what happened. He cut like all of that down. He cleared all of that out. He cleared all of this out. But he said we're gonna leave this so that you can distinguish between the two the property lines. But you can see where the ravine has ran, and it piled up right there. But when it rains really bad, all of this gets flooded down here and it just goes into the lake. I don't know what this is. This is kind of weird. I never seen those before. I don't know what that is, but yes. But one of the things that I don't like about coming down here is all of the holes. It's tons of holes, which like there's a hole that keeps me terrified because I am terrified of snakes. And then it's some that's like bigger like that and like that. But you know what I do, honey? I come across, and there's a whole bunch here. I come across, and big one right there, big one right there, big one right there, right there, right there. And I'm gonna push you. And she know I'm scared. And I just hurry up and I just come to the dock. And I just stay right here at the dock. Y'all, it is terrible. I don't even know what all of this stuff is in the lake. Is like terrible right now, but this is the lake view, and this is what we're trying to aim to clean up and keep cleaned up down here, is because of this beautiful view that we get. And we don't come down as often as we could or should. Maybe we will more, especially now that it's warming up. And we're going to finish getting up more stuff. So, but this is what it looks like. But my husband wants to get all of that gone, clear out as much as he can, and clear out as much as he can there. So as you can see, this is our viewpoint from the lake. Now you hear the alarms going off because the kids is up there at the house, but we are 222 feet away from the lake. So walking from the house to the lake or walking from the lake to the house is 222 feet. But yeah, y'all, I'd be terrified. I'm not even gonna lie. All of these different like things that be out here, I am not a creature person. Only thing I like is dogs. I don't even like cats. So yeah, I tend to stay away from down here, especially by myself. Now when Deani have company, her and her friends, they'll walk down here and everything. Jordan hasn't had company that he's brought down here just yet, but Jordan has told his company that we do have a lake where they can come down and go fishing. When we had our big cookout, my dad was here and he actually was fishing. And if I can remember when I'm editing this, because y'all, I haven't been doing editing because it's just so much work. If I just put the material out there and call it a day, like that saves me. Okay. If I don't edit, and more than likely it's because it takes up a lot of time. But needless to say, I'll try to post some pictures from when the family was down here fishing, and some of the family was up at the house, and some of the family was inside the house. But literally, it's some good fish inside the lake. So my dad has caught fish. Jordan has caught fish. Jordan has caught fish and brought them in the house, and I've cooked them, seasoned them up, cleaned them, and cooked them for him. And no, actually, he cleaned them down here because I was going to say, no, I didn't. I seasoned them and cooked them for him, and he loved it. So, I mean, it's some pretty good fish down here if you are a good fisher. So, with that being said, we're going to get some of this, and I'll try to put some B-roll in of just my husband cutting, and we'll go from there. Okay, y'all. So, hold on. Okay, y'all. So, I keep on the head wrap whenever I come to the lake stuff because of all kind of different things. I don't want to be involved with no spiders and stuff like that. But this would be a perfect thumbnail. Hold on. Okay, so like I was saying, and hopefully y'all can hear me because I should have brought the mics out, but I didn't. But my husband said he thinks that somebody's been coming on our dock fishing because it's a whole bunch of like loose fishing line all down here, like, which is not a surprise because one day we were up at the top of the house and we were doing our yard work, and we heard laughter and giggles and water and stuff, and it was people like sitting on our dock, like, you know. And my husband was like, is everything okay? And the lady was like, oh, I dropped my phone. Y'all shouldn't even be over here. Like, So that's the only thing, the catch about having like a property that has certain things and it's open, is people will come on your property. Like, so we might have to even get a private property thing or something. But yeah, so I just thought I'd share that with y'all.
Purchase your tracks today.
Okay, so far my husband has gotten done all in between here and much more of that. And you'll see on these little pink trees right here, I actually got some amazing recording, and Jordan did too, but close-ups. But those little pink flowers over the trees, they're drawing butterflies, and it's like so many yellow and black butterflies that's going over there. But my husband got all of that good part right there done, and then this was in between there. Jordan is currently going over this part right here, and the lawnmower is mainly to break up all of the little stuff, and if anything poke his head out, it's going to get a good haircut. So we're just focusing on that part right there, and it is currently 11:19, and we haven't gotten to the inside of the gate of the backyard yet.
So I'm gonna weed whack through there a little something.
Okay.
A little bit.
Okay.
Then
Yeah,
I'll
I
probably
just.
take that and knock some of that stuff right there down.
Okay. So we got to get some of this, and then are we going to get these when we get the bush hog?
I'm not gonna bring that brush hog, you know, that close to the water, because that all of that is salt.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Okay.
So I'm gonna weed whack through there a little bit.
Okay. All right. Okay, hey you guys. So this is officially a voiceover. After that part right there, I helped a whole lot more. So I did some blowing of the leaves to like pretty much make another trail on the sides of the rocks so that it won't be so many leaves on the sides. Usually we just run the mower over them to mulch them up rather than to rake them up, because we like the way that it looks mulched up versus if it was just dirt down. But we came in the house, you guys, and we decided to just get something to eat. So literally, why not go ahead and show y'all a recipe of some fried fish? We just came from the lake, so I mean, it only makes sense. So fried fish and french fries, and y'all please forgive me, I did not take pictures of the plate. I'm telling you guys, after this yard work, we were exhausted. We didn't even cut the inside of the gate. Jordan ended up cutting it the next day. But yet again, like I said, editing is a lot of work. So you guys will see a whole lot more raw material, especially since we post raw material on our TikTok. You will definitely see raw material here on our YouTube as well, because it just is so much more easier. It takes the weight off of me of, excuse me, you guys, I'm tired now. But it takes the weight off of me of trying to literally do all of the editing and figure out, take that part out because I don't like how that part look, or I don't like what I said right there, or I don't like how I looked, my knees was bow-legged right there, or whatever it is. Sometimes, you guys, to be honest, I feel like we are super hard on ourselves when we really don't need to be. The point of you having your own channel is to put out there what you feel or deem to be necessary that you want others to see. And I'm to the point now where you guys are just going to get the raw material of who we are. Like, we don't do anything that we don't have no business doing. Like you'll see on one of our shorts, I was talking about like, okay, I think I named it ginger beer. And my husband, we were eating our dinner and my husband showed his ginger beer, or he went to go drink his ginger beer. And I stated, it is ginger beer, you guys. It is not a beer. My husband, we do not drink. We do not smoke. We don't do or indulge in any of that. We don't even drink wine. And it's mainly because that is our conviction. To each his own between you and your conviction with the Lord. We don't make anybody feel bad for what they do, because at the end of the day, it's not for us to do the condemning or us to do the correction. It's for us to give you the word and tell you what the Lord says, and then for the Lord to deal with you on his own terms. So for us, I had to make sure that I say it was a ginger beer. But with that being said, I'm saying all of that to say, we are even clean when we are putting out there the raw content. We do clean things over here. We do wholesome fun over here. And I've been telling you that from the beginning. And if you are interested in watching clean, wholesome material where you're not going to see something that should not be a representation of Christ, because at the end of the day, us presenting or representing who Christ is representing. What did you see when you seen Christ? And so you're going to see us take care of home over here. You're going to see us laugh and giggle. Me and my husband are fools when we together. We try our best to show some things. But at the end of the day, let me say this. We do try our best to show some things, but there are things in parts of us that you probably would never see. And that's not because we are ashamed, not because we're hiding anything, but we also believe in capturing moments for us. And I think that this is just my opinion. I think that sometimes we get so caught up in material and creating material for others to see that we miss the moment that we need to embrace as a memory for us. So yes, I will be showing you guys things, but please, oh please, don't never feel like, well, the Williamsons haven't been posting, blah 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 blah. I promise you, if we ain't posting, we are still good. We are okay. Everything is fine. If we ain't fighting the raccoons and the squirrels, we are fine, honey. And it's mainly because we also believe in true balance. I am not about to overindulge in trying to post and wear myself thin because I'm trying to chase after a dream of becoming viral on any platform. Like, I don't want that to be my portion. I want my portion and my family's portion to be what God has for us. It is for us. So if we do go viral or if we do get bigger, it's because God did it, not because of my consistency of doing all of this and here's the keys and here's the tips. No, I'm going to tell you about how to balance your life, put God first, and everything else, God will do the rest. Okay, amen. But yes, with that being said, you guys, and I want you to look forward to the school system that I am currently about to launch. So if you are interested in getting to a place, Lady K, show me, how do you balance everything? How are you doing all of this and all of that and still being there for your family? I'm definitely going to show you. So if you are interested in that, definitely comment below and I'll send you over a link. Because let me tell you something, you will not just be entering into this class. It is something that you have to apply for. So with that being said, I hope y'all enjoy y'all day. We love y'all. And as always, it's the Williamsons. And we out.